Fans, it's broadcaster Jake Starr here. Very excited to be joined by the Phillies legendary manager, 2008 World Champion manager, Charlie Manuel. Charlie, first of all, thank you so much for joining myself. How does it feel to be back in baseball town for the first time in a couple of years?
It feels great sitting here talking to you. Yeah, really, I'm excited about it.
And tonight is a special night here at the ballpark. It's Fightin Cancer Night, paying tribute to families who have had members who maybe have lost their battle of cancer or have survived their battle of cancer. Just for you and Missy to be here tonight and to celebrate Fightin Cancer Night, what's that mean to you to be here on a night like tonight?
Well, I showed up and want people to see how much interest I'm into it, and also I think about any way that we can do help the cure for cancer. I'm definitely willing to work with people on it, things like that. I have a feeling for them, and I know how about it is.
And to get an opportunity to interact with so many fans, just after everything that's kind of you went through, suffering the stroke back in the fall, and the tedious recovery that you had, to get a chance to be around baseball and the Phillies and the fans again, what's that mean to you?
Everything. I love everything about it. I got a conversation now every day. That's baseball. Back to the one I know a little bit about. But that's everything to me, really.
And what's it about Reading? Because you've been here before, that makes this place so special and a great place for minor leaguers to come through.
This is an outstanding facility. It's has a legend about it. You hear people talk about it all the time. I'll be sitting talking to old timers. They'll tell me when they played in Reading, things like that. And when I first came to Philadelphia, I'd never been to in the Eastern League. Eastern League might have been. I've never been to the Texas League in the Eastern League, and Reading was in the Eastern League, and he got a lot of publicity, and I wanted to come and see it. And the fans here are really nice, and they enjoy the baseball, and it's a facility. There's something about the ballpark, the field. It's got a good feel to it.
And we're sitting here in the all-new Renders Event Center. You had a chance, I know yesterday, to tour the clubhouse, tour the facilities. For a minor league facility, just what was your impressions and takeaways from seeing the clubhouses and everything downstairs?
It's about every thing here that you need or want. It's outstanding. I cannot believe the building that we're sitting here and how nice it is. It's first class, really. It's a big help. I used to go down in the locker room here, and it's small and things like that, put me in my Boston in the big leagues. But now we've got a completely different atmosphere and setting.
And as someone who played minor league ball coming up as a player, and then you ultimately went and played professionally overseas in Asia for a while, we ask this question a lot of times to maybe managers and coaches who never made it to the big leagues. What are the advantages of being someone who was a quote-unquote career minor leaguer, and maybe the type of wisdom you can elicit on a player that maybe someone who was a long-time major league player can't relate to?
I think when you see somebody who's played minor league baseball for a long time, say over 10 years or something like that, I think he really loves the game. He's a student of the game. And more likely, somewhere along the way, once he gets out of the game, he'll be back in it, in the professional side of it, coaching or manager or something like that. Or he'll go back and probably become a college coach or something. Well, I think he'll stay in the game. I think it's what it does to you. You always, if you're in the minor leagues for a long time, you're still always hoping that you can get a shot, just to see how you can do and things like that.
And I think it goes to say that you are beloved in the city of Philadelphia, and just the fan support, what has that meant to you for the last 20 years?
I think it's absolutely amazing, really. I tell people all the time, when you yell for me and things like that, I don't really know how to react. I know it's good, I feel good, my head feels like it's bigger sometimes, but yeah, I love it. It's a good sign, and it definitely makes me feel good. It makes me feel great, really.
And 2008, of course, was kind of the pinnacle of that entire run. You win the World Series. It was a postseason run that had a lot of great moments. I know you did lose your mom during that postseason run. The community, the city, when you lost your mom, how did they rally around you and just kind of show support during that run?
Everyone was very nice to me. I mean, everything about it was great. Everything about us winning was great. Everything when we won, I never will forget it. If you was to play it over, I stood in the dugout and kind of looked up in the crowd, and I wanted to see what they were doing, and they were kind of going crazy. And then I went kind of up on the front step and looked at the field where the players were out there, and everything was so real. You know, like where you work, sometimes people's always reneging for different positions or say it talking BS and things like that. This was all real. That was a beautiful moment. Even the next day when we had a parade, everything about it, the parade was really good, was all real, and it was great. That was a great feeling, really.
And in that moment when, Led struck out Hinsky and he drops to his knees, just, you said you were sitting there in the dugout and just taking it all in. Were there any thoughts in your head of like, this is the pinnacle, this is everything that you fight for, and we got to it?
I thought I was going to go out. If you remember, if you play it backwards, there's pause in there. And Ledge and Ruiz catches the ball, and they get the fall, kind of a pause, for seems ever, but it was seconds like. But I thought, hell, I'm going to have to go ahead and tell them the game's over. We won. That's what my first thing in my mind, really.
And outside of the moment where you won the World Series, do you have another particular favorite moment from that run?
Yeah, we have the thing. Actually, when we lean back, the thing that really, the other day when we honored Cole, Johnny was playing in Washington the last LC, if you remember, and had Ledge on the mound, and we were tied with the Mets going in, and we won the game on a double play by Rollins made up the middle. It was a sliding double play and real good football, but that I didn't realize it at the time, but that set up a rotation where we hit good in the playoffs, and Hamels got to pitch more. He did not miss a rotation in the rest of the season. If we did not have Cole, there's a good chance that we would have not won a World Series.
And there's a couple more quick ones here before I let you go, Charlie. I know we talked about kind of a favorite moment, but maybe was there a time in that run? I know Victorino hit the grand slam, Stairs hit the pinch hit home run, Myers had the walk. Was there a moment during that run where it just kind of felt like destiny was on your side?
Yeah, after it was over, I kind of thought that. But then, this play I did. When we do something, but we played great baseball, we had to. But it's hard to explain about what goes through your head. You can ask all the players, the coaches, and me, and almost everyone would tell you something different they were thinking. But everything about it was positive, and it was great, it was good, and our fans' support was off the charts. So, and that was a big season for us, and hopefully we'll get there this year.
And kind of last one, you've been around this Phillies team a bunch. Any advice you give to those guys? And this team feels like they had the makeup to win a World Series. Is that kind of how you feel?
Yeah, I like the way they play and keep playing. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't get when the game's over, it's over. Don't take today's game into tomorrow. Tomorrow, you come to the ballpark, you concentrate on that winning that game. Take it one day at a time. Stay even keel and play like they play, and they'll be fine.
So, Charlie Manuel, 2008 World Series champion manager. We'll see if the 2024 Phillies can add the same accolades to them. But Charlie, hey, really appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Jake Starr.